kind of nerves.
Towards
oh my goodness, you have to do that.
Yeah.
You have to. Stretching, first of all, it just makes you feel 1,000 times better.
Yeah, okay.
Like, you wake up the next morning and you just
Yeah.
feel looser. Like,
Yeah.
all right, like, I can do this. I'm ready to go.
Right.
Whereas if I don't do that the night before, just take some time out, I'm a little stiffer, moving a little slower.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not...
Yeah.
Stretch the night before. That's like a ritual of mine.
Okay.
Definitely.
And the night before, just in life, or in particular the night before a rugby game?
The night before a rugby game.
A rugby game,
the
okay.
night before a rugby game. It's like, whether it's big game, small game, whatever.
Sure,
it
yeah.
doesn't matter.
Just either way, yeah. And then when you're going for a run, are you just sticking with a steady pace, explosiveness? What are you doing?
So I'll do like 2 miles. So I'll do, one is just a steady pace, and then the second mile I'm doing sprint, jog, sprint, jog, sprint,
like high
jog.
intensity.
Sprinter straights.
Exactly. And then I'll go to like the field. Like, there's a field by my house that's it's a football field and it's lined. I'll do like a 10 on, 5 off, 10 on, 5
Gotcha.
off, like just doing some
And you're just doing that on your own, sticking in the headphones, or
just on my own.
Yeah.
And then I like do skills like passing to myself. Like, I'm really trying to get better at kicking. So like Coach Des, shout out to Coach Des for this for this drill is like, I'll kick to myself like a pop up, catch it, pop up, catch it. And
while
like,
you're
eventually,
running down the field,
while
having
I'm
the deal.
running up and down. So like, that's a little bit of endurance right there. I would love if somebody else would come with me. It's just hard to get to.
Yeah. Well, I live in Bethel Park, Scout.
Yeah,
like
you
I said,
way too far.
Yeah, way too far. But I am like, I need to do something at this stage.
Yeah.
You know, it's just like, and once again, you're a young lady, but for me personally, I've just had the few injuries, so I haven't been really doing much. Then I got the kids.
Okay.
So it's just like my time that I'm doing things now, it's just hang out with the kids more than anything. And then it's just like, and then I go out and I play rugby and I realise I'm not very good anymore. You know, it's all just these things. So it's basically, and it disappoints me as well.
Yeah,
you know, it's kind of, so it's just like, I need to like break my whole body down again, start again. So that word stretching, I'm going to Google
Seriously,
that. when I get home.
start out with stretching.
Yeah,
That's going to be... And another thing is like the night before, I don't know if you're a morning shower, nighttime shower, whatever. After you get out the shower, that's when your muscles are the most relaxed.
Okay.
And it's going to increase flexibility.
Okay,
Definitely.
so do my stretches then.
Do your stretches
Now-
after the shower.
Should he put on clothes first?
Or whatever, right?
Personal
yeah,
preference.
sure. Yeah. And not to go into too much detail, I hear loads of people getting into cold showers these days.
Ugh.
Do you do that at all? No.
No.
You like to warm up the muscles, a warm
Yeah,
shower.
yeah, warm shower. I've never
Yeah.
been a person. I do not do well in the cold.
Cold, yeah,
Never.
yeah.
You never ice bath.
At all. Oh no, I've ice bath. Like
Okay,
especially at Penn State, we would do ice baths. We would do contrast. I hate it. It's
Yeah, but you realise how important that is.
It is important. It is definitely important. I personally, just on my own time, do not do cold
Yeah.
shower.
And then, obviously, everything you've explained there is all leading for you to become a better rugby player. The cardio and whatnot. Are you ever going to the gym and just like, I'm going to do biceps or... You know, are you doing that? Yeah, you're going out for full... Not only are you doing your rugby thing on your own in the field, you're kicking, you're running, you're chasing, but you're also kind of working just core muscle groups as well?
Yes, but if I'm being honest, that's more so to look good.
Yeah,
than,
okay. Yeah.
than for rugby.
Yeah, so you have a strict line. This is what I need if I want to look good and on the
Right.
beach in Brazil with a pina colada in my hand.
Right.
But if I want to become a really good rugby player, this is what I also need to do.
Right, but obviously working out,
Yeah.
pumping some iron is going to help me.
Yeah, but we'll say, once again, you were mentioning there's that Southerns tournament coming up in the end of the month.
Right.
If you can only fit in 5 training sessions, you're going to be focusing more on your rugby training sessions than your, going to the Y.
The Insta.
Well, yeah, so the why is if, like, say, for example, it was extremely cold out.
Yeah.
But typically, I'm doing my workouts outside. So I go outside and do a workout more than I go to the gym. So I'll be doing my skill session, or my session is, like, it'll focus on, like, the cardio portion and then the skill portion. So I'll be out there for, like, an hour and a half. And
Okay.
So it's going to get done regardless.
Yeah, okay.
The why is kind of comes second.
Sure,
Yeah.
yeah. That's extracurriculum almost, right? Yeah,
Right.
getting your main work done.
Unfortunately, it's also just a timing thing. Like, it's time consuming to go to the gym and as well work out and then come from work. It's super
And have a
time
job as well and
Exactly,
all of that. Yeah,
so-
and then family commitments.
Do you
Right.
work out in the mornings or at night?
At night, I'm not a morning person.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'd go straight from work and work
Yeah.
out, and that's what I would do. I've definitely.
We have a friend in the team, and he's 38, and he's in phenomenal shape.
Yeah.
Really good rugby player, but he's also like, you know, in really nice shape as well. You know what I mean?
I want to be him when I grow up.
Yeah, and I do as well. Andy Smith. Shout out to Andy Smith. But I used
Total
to...
dilf. He's
he's a great dilf.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Happily married, Scout. Happily married.
Yeah, well, I'd be more concerned about you not going to Scout. But and he is a big fan of the morning workouts.
Okay.
And I used to live, like I said, I live in Bethel Partner, but I used to live in Brookline. He lives in Dormont. So we went for a stage where I would work out with him in the morning, and I felt great.
Yes.
But it's just so hard to get up in the mornings for
That
me.
is the
Especially
thing.
when it's cold.
Especially when it's cold,
well,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, I can agree to that. I used to work out in the mornings, and you feel
amazing.
It sucks to wake up, but it increases. It's actually better to work out in the morning. It increases productivity. You have a better mindset
you
going
certainly
into it.
do, yeah.
Sets you up for the day.
Yeah, and I felt cleaner for some reason. Yeah.
But then, like, you see the difference, like, when you go to work out after a long day's work, you're like more sluggish, like, okay, I'm ready to get out of here, like, but you're also not as tired. So.
Yeah, and end of the day, it's got to be done, right? Doesn't it? So if you can get it in the morning, fantastic, but if you are doing it at night time. Exactly. And then talk us about your nutrition then. You were saying, once it comes to, you know, when you have something circled on the calendar, you're eating a little bit cleaner, but obviously I'm presuming you have a pretty healthy diet to begin with?
That's the thing. I go off of that. You're giving me way too much credit.
Yeah.
I will say, just happen to like healthier things in general. So, like, I prefer wheat bread opposed to white bread.
Sure.
I prefer brown rice opposed to white rice.
Yeah.
Love vegetables, love fruit. So I kind of already have that going for me.
Okay, perfect.
But I will turn down like a 6-piece fried chicken with, you know, fries. Not to throw in the black stereotype, but here we are.
Yeah, okay.
But, like, I'll turn that down if I know that I have this in mind. Other than that, I pretty much do eat clean on a regular.
Because you always hear about some people, I know friends, and it's like, well, first of all, their nutrition is pretty poor. I had this one guy working with me, and he was... I maybe won't give away too many personal details, but he was trying to put on weight. Okay. And it was just for a sporting reason. Mm-hmm. But the food he was consuming was just, to me, mind-boggling. Right. But he and his coach were saying, listen, mate, we need an extra 10 pounds on you. And it was just a lot of food that I was like, oh, I wouldn't really think that's what anyone would be advising you to eat. But he was like, I need the calories. Right. But you're kind of thinking straight away, I quite enjoy my vegetables. So, you know, some people you hear about, they're mixing it in their protein, just broccoli, just so they're getting some vegetables in. For you, not really an issue. You enjoy eating it.
It's not an issue for me. I wonder, though, like, where I could be if I were, like, extremely strict on my diet and nutrition. How that would, like, affect my game. But at this point, I love food. I enjoy food.
Yeah, and we all need to eat as well.
We all need to eat.
That's another thing, like the way some people, I think of like Cristiano Ronaldo, I don't know if you know him, a soccer player, but like I read what he eats every day. I'm like, this lad is getting no joy from his diet. You know what I mean? But maybe
it's
they
too short.
Yeah,
like, and that's the thing. Like, I sit here and I'm like, you know, I could eat a piece of lettuce and like a boiled egg, and like that's my diet. Life is way too short for that. Like, and food just brings way too much enjoyment. Yeah. So right now, I just happen to eat healthy on a regular, but I'm not like super strict about it. Now, if I were to be like, say for example, I got residency at the Olympic Training Center.
You take another step up.
Exactly.
Yeah. So we'll say breakfast. Are you doing like, you know, the oat? Everyone's like,
I eat oatmeal every day for breakfast.
Okay.
Oatmeal with nuts and fruit with almond milk every day for breakfast. That's strict. I have a green smoothie for lunch every day, so it has just
your spinach and all of that.
Spinach, kale, vegetables, carrots, all types of
you
fruits
could do that. Why don't you make those anymore?
Gator, like I said, this is just Gator's like
game, and he would like bring it was like in a shaker, and it was different every time. He'd make every one of us take a sip of it. I'm pretty sure that's how like we would all get sick at the same time, probably.
Like I said, this podcast is like a depression, and you know what? And now it's like I'm stopping at CVS or something on the way to a game and picking up a Red Bull. You know what I mean? It's just kind of like I said, I'm breaking it down. That's why I wanted you here, Scout. You're giving me this positive reinforcement. You're bringing me back. I forgot my history, and now you're bringing it all back to me.
You can. It's possible.
Don't go down his way.
Yeah, don't go down my way. I mainly blame the wife and the kids.
I'm
only joking. Yeah, exactly.
And then like dinner will be protein, vegetable, whatever type of grain.
Sure.
Like
so you're not like you're not doing the keto. There's so many fad diets, isn't there? You realize I'm an athlete. I need to get my carbohydrates in. Oatmeal is a healthy, slow releasing carbohydrate. Right. I'll eat it every day.
And I also feel 1,000 times better. There was like 2 weeks that I was just eating straight garbage. I had no energy.
Yeah.
I was like dead tired by like 7 at night. Like I'm like, what is going on? I had just been eating horribly for the past several days, and I was just like...
You really noticed it, don't you?
Oh my goodness, you noticed
we went to New York, it was last summer, and it was just like, I went to New York, right? So obviously I had a bucket list of things I wanted to do. Had to go to Little Italy, had to get like a pasta dinner, drink a glass of wine, go to Chinatown, got to get a New York slice of pizza. So it was just like, I'm not really hungry, but that looks delicious, I'm going to eat that. You know what I mean? I felt like I was Gordon Ramsay. If only there was a film crew watching me eat all this food, but... And then, like, I actually came back to Pittsburgh, and I just like, oh my God, like,
Seriously, you feel sluggish.
Yeah.
Like, you just feel fat.
Yeah, you do, yeah. There's not a nice sensation, is it?
At all.
Yeah.
And then, like, I'm not a big snacker, so you won't really catch me eating chips or anything like that. Water is my favorite beverage.
So. I did ask you. Obviously, I would have had whatever you wanted.
I had everything ready. Sparkling water, lemonade,
a few beers.
All the Miller High Life types of beers.
Yeah. Water. Yeah.
Water. I love water. And then I take a multivitamin, a woman's multivitamin every day.
Yeah, perfect, yeah. And are you a beer drinker? Do you drink alcohol? Just not a fan?
I'm not a big, definitely not beer.
Whoa. Are you sure you're playing the right sport? Are you sure you're playing the right sport?
Definitely you will not catch me most likely with a beer in my hand. And then I'm not a big drinker at all. I'm not opposed to it. I will sometimes, but I'm not a big drinker.
Yeah, okay, so that's handy. Because that is a lot of empty calories, as they say,
definitely.
isn't it? You would really have to be doing an extra session if you fancied going out on the lash on a Saturday night.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, in general, and that's so important, isn't it? Like, if anyone here who is a young rugby player, obviously you're performing on the field, but you can't perform on the field on Saturday and put up all them points if you're not doing what you do during the week.
Oh my goodness.
Start with that healthy diet, get your healthy breakfast in, do your workouts, try and make them whatever sport you're playing related. Obviously, most sports are lots of running, so get used to changing your pace up and whatnot.
One more thing to add to that, the night before as well, in addition to that stretching session, I like to have a meal that's heavy in carbs. I don't know if other people would agree with this, but have a meal that's heavy with carbs to get that energy for the next morning. Seriously, you're going to just try it. You're going to see a difference.
So we had a great fullback. He's now working for the government down in Washington, D.C., CJ Woodward. But he was always into going to the gym. A little bit more, let me lift my biceps, work my chest, than, do my rugby exercises.
Girls for the girls.
Yeah, exactly. But his pre-match routine was he liked to carb load. Okay. So he would go to Eaton Park. This was every Friday prior to a game of the Saturday. Eaton Park, and he would have, I think, Parmesan chicken?
Maybe.
And pasta,
chicken parmesan.
Yeah, exactly. And
pasta. That's fire. I've actually had that from there before. It's not bad.
And that was like he swore by it. It's just like, I'm getting my pasta in. I always thought Eaton Park was a weird choice.
Yeah, but, that is. There's a better selection.
Yeah, but there's something about him getting his carbs in.
Yeah, definitely. Pasta, any type of pasta dinner the night before is the way to
perfect. That's great, Scout. And then obviously when you are getting selected for the Eagles and whatnot, how is that all? You went off to Colorado, you're going off to another thing. Is that coming out of your personal pocket? Are they paying for you guys, or financially, how does that work?
So financially, like I said before, this previous camp was a little different because this was almost completely out of pocket.
Right.
But in every other camp that I've been to or national team
and this
event,
was the one that was out of pocket was out in Colorado. So obviously you need to be flying out there, don't you?
Exactly. Every other one that I went to is the traveling is on you. Now, they do offer financial assistance. The amounts vary, but they offer financial assistance if available. And then, so you have to pay for your way there. But
Scout, can I stop you? We have about 30 seconds left. I'd love to continue this conversation. Can we just wrap up this point and the next podcast?
Sure.
Thank you. This is Top of the League podcast. We're available on iTunes, Spotify, and all other podcast platforms. Stuttering my words there. So excited to listen.
Jesus intimidating.
Exactly, yeah. Please tune in to our next episode. Thank you, and good night.